Welcome back to Bloomin' Crazy Bar and Grill. We're here once again with Rich, Santa Claus,
Santa Claus.
Epic Smash
I did just
88.
have my first Santa gig.
How'd that go?
It was amazing. I didn't know if I'd like it or not because, I don't really like children. But it went really well. There was probably a couple hundred kids.
Mhm.
All kids are really. Here's my thing with kids. In today's world, they're very disrespectful little shits. Let's be
Mhm.
honest about it.
Oh, trust me, I raised a few.
But the one thing that I have learned is that none of the kids want to make Santa mad. So they're on their best behavior.
Yes.
Should have worn my Santa outfit.
You should have.
It should have. We should do a Christmas one.
We could.
Because you could wear your Santa outfit and I'll wear mine.
I'm going to be Santa Claus next year. He's Santa Claus this year.
Well,
or we're both going to be Santa Claus
He
next
would have
year.
been Santa Claus this year, except he had a wedding. And he had to cut that beard down because his beard gets pretty epic.
And my voice is going to be trashed in the next few videos because we had one hell of a good time at the wedding.
Yeah, I have not. I've not been to a wedding in years. When you get to a certain age, and especially, I don't have any kids, so when you get to a certain age, well, none of your friends are getting married anymore, or at least the smart ones aren't.
Or they're divorced and never getting married again.
Well, that's usually the way it works. So what do we got going on today?
We got some cheesecake here that you brought down.
I did. I found this little gem.
And apparently the aficionado cheesecake people don't use cream cheese in their cheese.
Well, here's the thing. I didn't know this. Steve didn't know this because we're the peasantry of the world. I'm at this place called Fresh Market. Okay, I don't know if you can see that on there or not. Fresh Market. Fresh Market is would you call it an upper scale?
Yeah, I'd call it more of a yuppie market.
Yeah. When the first time I ever went to Fresh Market, there was something weird. I couldn't explain it. I just felt it was like it was like a Twilight Zone.
Was it the cops escorting you out?
No,
because you didn't belong?
no. Shockingly, no. No, what it was is they had a person whose only job in the whole store is to go around and let's say this was on a shelf. Somebody picked it up, looked at it, and put it back like that. Their only job was to move the label forward and set it down. Every shelf, everything was neatly appropriated. And I'd never seen that before because Kroger's isn't like that.
You know that if I would have saw that, I would have been turning everything.
Well, and I'm sure there are probably people who do that. But to me, it was an interesting concept because everything was like a feng shui type of thing,
right?
And it really impressed me. Not so much that I wanted to pay 5 times. In fact, even yesterday when I got this pie, I actually had picked up a box of Ritz crackers. And it bothered me how much they were charging. I don't remember now. $6, something like that. It bothered me.
Go to Costco and get like a case of it for that.
Well, and Costco's right next door. But even Kroger's, that would have been like $2.50 or something. Although, I don't know. I haven't bought any in a while. And with inflation, Bidenomics.
Outstanding. I love him so much.
So I go to the pastry because Steve is always getting stuff for us to try. And I'm like, I need to step up. So I look in the pastry thing, and they had all this really great stuff. Well, they had these cheesecakes, and I'm like, "What? Why did I not turn my phone off?"
Amateur hour.
Yeah. So I see these cheesecakes, and it said ricotta in big words, and what do I know about anything? So I said to the guy behind the counter, I said, "What's so special about the ricotta?" He goes, it's a higher level. It's a next level cheesecake. And I thought to myself,
I thought cheesecake was the next
I
level.
thought it was the next I thought next level on cheesecake was you put some strawberry syrup on it or something. So I thought, well, you know what, this would be a great thing to check out. And we can tell you whether it is next level. But if, in the comment section, let us know. Had you ever heard of that? Where it's just ricotta cheesecake? Because I had never heard of it.
I have not. I mean, the only thing I know ricotta is you can put it in your, what do they call that, lasagna.
Right.
But not only that, I was always too cheap, so I only bought half ricotta, and I bought half cottage cheese, and I mixed them together.
Well, and I'm sure it worked.
Oh, well, it's the same thing. basically.
There you
So,
go.
You mix it together and make it work. And
Right.
But
So
anyway,
let's take this out of the box and see what they look like.
let's do the reveal.
The reveal. Mm-hmm.
Looks good right now.
You know, my only thought, okay, because how much the price was on there? Well, how much were these things?
Oh, I think the two of them were it was $4.99.
$4.99.
Well, wait a minute, you got screwed because it says $4.99 on the bottom one, but on the top one it says $9.99.
Well, probably wouldn't that be two of them together?
They could have been.
Yeah, I think it was like $5 a slice, rounding up. So the only, I mean, right out of the gate,
And we paid $14 for a Costco cheesecake, the whole thing.
Yeah.
And good God, neither one of us could even dream about finishing a whole
And it
one.
was fantastic. It really was. So my first impressions right out of the gate is these are kind of small for the money. What do you think? I mean, you should really this had better taste, like velvety goodness. I mean, it should. I don't know. I don't know. What's the topping on this?
Oh, it looks like just a breadcrumb
Like a graham cracker,
Graham cracker,
and then a little dollop of whipped cream, and it's done in like a I don't know. It's done in like a flour, I guess. What do you call it? What's it taste
dollop.
Like? A dollop. A dollop of Daisy.
Okay, it's the dollop is not as sweet as the Costco one.
Yeah, but it's not bad. It's not bad.
This is not made with love like Costco.
Well, I hate that I paid so much for them because, you know, they're tiny. They are tiny. This is tiny, and oh man, let's dig into this. Let's dig into this. It does seem dense.
It was very good. But I think I like the cream cheese ones better.
Let me take another bite out of this. It's heavy. It's a dense bite. It's dry. And probably could use some kind of a topping.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, I thought I turned it off.
Once again, we're here at Amateur Hour and Booming Crazy Bar and Grill.
I was going to take that, but I'm just going to call him back. These guys crazy, but it's good.
It's not as sweet. It's not as it's very solid.
Mm-hmm.
It's very thick and solid. Where when you use a cream cheese, it's a little more airy.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And granted, this doesn't have a topping on it, and it's not a pumpkin one like we had the last time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just the taste of the cheese. But I really think that a straight up cream cheese one would be better.
Well, here's my thought. And I like to beg on Costco because more often than not, they kind of rub me the wrong way. I've been a member of Costco for many, many years. You can't beat their cheesecake.
Mm-mm.
I don't care what kind. It's better than this. Now this, in all honesty, this is a good cheesecake, and you can tell it. It probably in certain circles would be considered an amazing cheesecake.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But to me, for the price, for what you get, it's not blowing me away. It's not knocking it out of the park. It's just not.
Well, I'll tell you what. There's one other place I get cheesecake from, and it's Aldi's. And they give you a sample of 2 or 3 different styles, and flavors in a whole pie.
Yeah.
And theirs is so much better than this.
Yeah. I've not had it, but I've had what you're talking about.
It's well worth, and I think theirs is $5. So
stay tuned. We will be reviewing that at some point.
It is a little thinner, same diameter, but a little thinner.
Mm-hmm.
but you're getting a whole cheesecake for maybe it's $12. I haven't checked the prices in a while, but this is maybe we're paying for the name of Fresh Market.
I don't think so. Here's what I think. Because it's ricotta cheese, and ricotta cheese is kind of expensive,
Mm-hmm.
I think you're paying for that. I think, I may be wrong about this. I think if you were to put some kind of a topping on this, a blueberry, strawberry,
definitely
whatever,
top it
it would make it so much more palatable. Not that it's not palatable, but for me it's dry, and for me it's a heavy bite. I don't know. I just don't know. But here's the thing. If you're a sophisticate, if you're one of those people that want to have whatever that the peasantry don't typically have, then sure, this is a ricotta cheesecake. It's probably in certain circles considered the best. For me, I guess I shouldn't speak for Steve, although he's right along with me, I'm sure. For me, for less money, for me, there is much better cheesecakes out there.
Oh yeah,
and we'll try the Aldi one sometime.
Mm-hmm. Well, if we try the Aldi's one, we're gonna have to change the channel to Bloomin' Crazy Cheesecake Sampling.
Well, we don't have to do it tomorrow.
I'm just kidding, but
we don't have to do it tomorrow. But I will say that it's important to know what good cheesecake is good and what for what money.
Oh yeah,
I don't think you'd be disappointed.
There used to be a woman on Sylvania Avenue in Toledo, and she would make cheesecakes.
Yeah. When'd she get out of that business?
I have no idea, because I couldn't afford going there back then.
That's the thing. I mean, everybody who...
But her stuff was amazing.
Yeah,
everybody would blow everybody's away.
Everybody who could afford a Costco membership has one.
Mm-hmm.
Last Christmas, they had them on sale. Cheesecakes,
Mm-hmm.
whole cheesecakes.
Mm-hmm.
$5.
Yeah.
And I grabbed a couple of those.
How can you not buy a cheesecake?
I was buying them for my friends. I'm like, here's your Christmas gift.
Why? I would you go out to dinner and you splurge and you get a piece of cheesecake at the end, and you're paying more than $5 for one piece.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're looking at $5 for a whole pie. Oh, can't beat that.
They can't make it for that.
No.
And Costco does, like I said, more often than not, they rub me the wrong way. But there are times when Costco does things that I'm just like, it's a loss leader.
Yeah.
They're chickens.
Mm-hmm.
They're big birds, rotisserie birds, and you can get them for what, $5 something?
And the hot dogs and the pop
And the
have
hot
never
dogs and
raised
pop.
prices and everything like that. By the way, Costco is not sponsoring us, but if they would like to,
I'm more than happy to take their
we'll take your money.
God knows I've given them enough money.
And once again, I've seen their stock prices from the last video I did, and it's gone up another $100. They can afford to sponsor our channel.
I may on my Epic Smash 88 channel, I may do a little rant because I got a few issues. And the last couple of times that I went to Costco, I left mad. Now, from a business perspective, you don't want that.
No.
You don't want your customers leaving. In fact, I even said to the checkout person, I said, the Costco shopping experience has become dog poo. And he laughed. He said, "Yeah, you're about right on that."
For me, it's more of an Indy 500. I'm stopped. I don't want to stop my cart for these people that have to run to get a free sample in front of me.
Yeah.
Mind you, my cart weighs 500 pounds with the water and the teas and everything else, and I get some woman that needs to run to get a free sample.
Right.
God, I wish they'd get rid of those.
I'm glad they have them. I'm one of those bastards that's running around grabbing. Sometimes I just go there and that's all they do is run around and get free samples.
Yeah.
And fill myself up because, I'm a cheap bastard. Because I'm buying $10 or $5 slices of cheesecake next door. So
it's not horrible.
I do a
Definitely
thing
not.
on my channel called Smash or Pass. And I'll let Steve go ahead and let us know. Smash or pass?
It's not a pass. There isn't a cheesecake out there that I'm not going to eat. I love cheesecake. I've had more cheesecake this year than I've had in my entire life. And it's definitely a very, very good cheesecake. But I do think there's better cheesecake out there.
Okay. I agree to a certain extent. I think you're right. There's better cheesecakes out there for the money.
Mm-hmm.
This is a very next level cheesecake, but I'm still giving it a pass. Not a hard pass. Not a hard pass. I don't think you'll be disappointed if you have $5 to burn and you want to get yourself a tiny little slice of cheesecake.
Well, yeah, I mean,
it's not a hard pass, but it is a pass. Only because I know for a fact that there's so much better for the money out there, and Costco being one of them. And don't misunderstand me. It kills me to say very much good about Costco, but the things that they do right, they really do right. Well, I used to. It's a whole nother video. Inflation has definitely hit Costco's prices.
And the worst part is it's. I keep knocking stuff out of there. The worst part is where inflation is hitting Costco, it's hitting it on the cheaper items. Mm-hmm. The more expensive items have stayed kind of. I mean, their price break is right around $10. So if you walk up to the cashier and go, "Okay, I paid $10 a piece for each thing in my item or in my cart," you're going to be right about right. Mm-hmm. Except for when you get the block of butter that used to be $3 and now it's $7, or the yogurt used to be this and now it's much more, the coffee, and so it's the cheaper items that they're inflating, and they're leaving the higher price items right where they should be. Mm-hmm. That way then they're hoping nobody notices.
Well, I will tell you what I noticed, and maybe I get this from my mom. And like I said, really, this should be a wholly different video. Mm-hmm. But what I noticed is the cat, because I have 4 cats, because I'm a crazy cat guy. I noticed that the litter that I buy, and I still buy at Costco, a year ago was $9 and some change, and now it's like $14, $15.
Oh, so they've gone above the $10 price break.
Yeah, it's crazy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Anyway. Send us out of here. This is your channel. Because otherwise, Steve and I will be shooting the shit about all kinds of stuff.
You should have saw us last night. We were up till like midnight just talking everything we could possibly talk about, and a few extra things too. So anyways, thank you very much for joining us in the basement bar. Hope to have you guys over here someday, and we'll see you around.
Peace!